Is there something up with Mitch Marner? In recent hockey news, well, more so in recent Toronto news, Mitch Marner has been reported to be demoted to the fourth line. Now, I saw a lot of the media blowing up about this and taking it way out of proportion. So this is going to be my review of the situation I think the Leafs are facing right now. Mitch Marner, let's start this off, was fourth line in practice. This could mean he's going to be fourth line when they play the Washington Capitals, which is today. Or this could mean that he's just going to be on fourth line practice just for the fourth line practice sake. He might just have a new vision of things. He might just see how it's like. Different perspectives can help young players game. So being on the line with fewer or more could really help his energy level. But saying that, we don't know how it's going to form yet. We don't know if he's going to be playing on the fourth line or if he's going to just do that in practice. So we'll have to find that out. But I think we all can be in agreement that this isn't a long-term thing. We don't expect Marner to be on the fourth line for a long time, nor do we expect him to be bounced down even in the minors right now. He's just an NHL player that kind of needs a jump start. So let's look at the year that Marner's had so far. Marner has 1 goal and 3 assists in a 5-game period. 4 points in 5 games isn't that bad. For starting off the season, that's actually pretty good. But if you look at the points and if you look at his style of play, they kind of tell 2 different stories right now, and I think Babcock is really good at picking up on that. Marner would have chances last year that he would have buried this year, but he just hasn't been putting the puck in the back of the net as much as he should. Not as much as he should, but as much as we know he could. And then when he doesn't put the puck in the back of the net, he's so dejected and he's so frustrated, and you can see it in his body language and his face. I think personally a stat that could tell a lot about a player is his plus minus. Let's just look at the entire Bozak JVR line. Yeah, they got 5 points, they got 4 points in 5 games, but their plus minus, Bozak's is a -4, JVR's is a -5, and Marner's is a -6. -6 in 5 games when you're 4-1-0? How is that possible? Especially if you're a goal scorer. How do you let that happen? How aren't you contributing on the play when you're known to be an elite player? And people can say, yeah, he's on the penalty kill now. He's having more chances to get scored against. But he's also not producing at the level we know Mitch Marner can. He's not entering the zone with the puck. He's not entering the zone with pizzazz. He's not entering the zone with speed. He's kind of slowing down to the JVR speed and the Bozak speed when they should really be trying to speed up to his style of game. He's a catalyst for the line. It's not JVR who's a catalyst. Babcock has said that himself. He said that Marner can run a line by himself. He's that good. And he's kind of proven that he's that good too. I mean, the amount of goals he scored last year and the style of play he's played, he can show that he's an elite player for an NHL team. Being on the penalty kill and having goals scored against you should not deplete your energy, but actually boost it to get that goal. You look at any other penalty kill player, Komarov, you have Dominic Moore, even McLennan, when he was on Toronto, he would get a goal scored against him and then try to be a force of offense the next shift he was on. Brian Boyle is another example. If you're anyone on this team, you get my point. And yes, you let in a goal, whatever. Get another one. Get the goal to respond to it. But again, this isn't to rant on Mitch Marner. I think he's a heck of a player. I love watching this guy play. He has so much skill. He just needs a little jump, that's all. A little boost to his game, if you know what I'm saying. And I think a player like Fior or Dominic Moore or just someone other than the same people he's accustomed to can really jumpstart him. And Matt Martin, he's a fourth line player, and you know how great of a relationship they have together. On a side note, Brown has played with everyone on the team, and he's going to get a chance to be jumped up in the line. And he had 20 goals last year. For a fourth liner scoring 20 goals, that is something special to have. So it's really interesting to see how he handles the new role. It's interesting to see how Marner handles the new role. And it's just interesting to see how everyone will handle the new role in general. Again, short term, we all believe it's short term. Marner's not going to be on the fourth line. He's not going to be benched like Galchenyuk. We know that they're totally different players. One has showed he's elite, and one's was supposed to be elite, but everyone's saying he's not, which honestly, the pressure of Montreal is just stupidly ridiculous that you might as well just pack it in. But Galchenyuk's a good player, but we're talking about Marner. Marner just needs a little jumper cable to his game just to start his engine. That's it. That's all he needs, and he'll be flying back on the radar as we know it. I'm predicting it. Marner's going to get a jump start on this fourth line, and then midway through the season, we're all going to be laughing at this fourth line conspiracy. So question for you guys. How do you think Marner will react to the line change? Do you think that he'll bounce back fast? Do you think that he'll bounce back slow? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and to smash that like button. All right, guys, have a great day.